Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be talking about the sliding effect. If you remember, about a month ago I released a video about the tunneling effect. This video will be pretty similar. I'm just going to fire a couple cannons and then I'm going to explain how everything works. So first I'm going to fire this. This is known as like a mid-air reverse stacker, but I'm using the upward sliding effect to do so. So as you saw right there, basically the TNT slid up the wall, and so did, and then I launched some sand up to where the hammer was, and then the hammer just pounded the sand down. So that's basically how that worked. I only did half the range there, just because the server lags a bit when I add more. So this is probably simpler than the other kind I'm going to show you. Basically all you need to do is compress the TNT from the hammer about 4 to 5 slabs out from where the propulsion TNT is, and the hammer TNT must rest on these slabs in order to slide up the wall. If it's in mid-air while the propulsion TNT explodes, it's just going to hit the wall and just stay there. But if it's resting on the wall or slab, it will hit the wall and then it will slide up, and that's why it's called the vertical sliding effect. And that's basically all it is to it. The way I got the sand to go up, by the way, I didn't use the sliding effect for sand. You can do it with sand, but it's a lot more difficult to do. But basically if you wanted to do it with sand also, you'd have a piston here with a cobweb over it, and then at the last second the piston will push the sand up and then down really quick, and it will be just enough for it to be above the slab and it will slide up the wall. But that's a bit complicated, so I just use a small mini hammer with about 4 TNT to launch the sand up to it, but you might have to do some adjustments for that. Okay, so now let's move on to this other one, and this will be the horizontal sliding effect. I'm going to take a quick copy just in case the server lags and it blows up. So far I haven't had that issue today. So just going to fill all these dispensers with TNT. So this is going to be the same thing, except the sliding effect will actually work for both the sand and the TNT. So that means to do the left shot, all you really need is the hammer in the sand. There's no other like left propulsion or right propulsion needed. So I'm just going to quickly stack some sand up here, and then I'll explain how the horizontal sliding effect works. So I'm going to fire really quick. Okay, so if you paid close enough attention, nothing exploded here to launch it over here. So all it was, it hit this wall, and then it basically slid over here, and then it stacked. So that's one way you can do a left shooter. The problem with left shooting with the sliding effect is that it does have like a limit to how far it can go, basically, unless you have a whole ton of dispensers in the propulsion. So at depending on how many chunks you're going to be left shooting, you will eventually need a left propulsion probably. But just for a couple walls, this is pretty good. So basically how it works is you actually, basically, this is hard to explain, but the piston here realigns the TNT to the right side of the barrel, back here, and then the pistons here push the sand out, and pistons actually don't like immediately drop it on this side. It actually goes to the left side of the barrel. If the pistons are on the right side of the barrel, the sand is compressed to the left side, basically. So normally you'd think that the sand would just stop at that block, but in reality it is partially going on this block too. And that's the secret to the horizontal sliding effect. Basically, the sand is being pushed a little in between these two blocks so that it will hit this wall, but it won't clip against any other blocks. That's another thing. And then once it hits this wall, it will slide all the way over here and then go down. And that's basically the same with the TNT and the hammer. So that's basically all there is to it, to the sliding effect. Let me know if you guys have any questions. It is a difficult concept, but there's a lot of great possibilities with this. You can even do a crossover between the upwards sliding effect and the left sliding effect to do a diagonal type shot. So basically it would hit this wall and it would go hit this wall and slide up. So that's basically a left shooter reverse stacker. So that's just if you want to create a backboard and stuff. But let me know down in the comments if you liked this video or enjoyed it and found it helpful. Also let me know if you had any questions, because this is a difficult concept to explain. But I hope you all enjoyed. And if I get 5 likes, I'll do a schematic for both of these cannons. So remember to like this video. See you guys later.